So it's not today's episode of Homemade Camera is not our normal 3, 4, 5 person episode. It's just Ethan and I, and we are going to answer. Maybe we're gonna respond to a. Yeah, that's right. No, I want to answer it. We're going to respond to a message that I got on Etsy, and it was, "Why do you cut your hair so short?" No, it was about, it was in response to the Kraken, and this is the message. And hang on a second, why don't I see who it was from on this screen? Here, hang on a second. Let me tell you. It is from somebody named Arlen B. So I'm not sure what Arlen's full name is, but Arlen B. Here's the message. Here's the question. Out of curiosity, is there anything preventing you from making the plans to print a regular Holga? And he does, it's a Holga 120 GCFN. I think that's the one. Isn't the GCFN the one with the multicolor flash at the top? I'm not sure exactly which one it was. But the Holga 120 with an interchangeable lens, zone focusing, and no light leaks. Or is that way too difficult? And at first, my first reaction was, well, let's talk about what a Holga is and its qualities, and let's talk about what we can do and what we can't do. But it really got me thinking about a plastic 6x6 camera and what we would need to do in order to really answer the brief. I'll be the aide from Sunny 16. He always talks about does it answer the brief. Right, specifically injection molding ABS plastic. That's the big key. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I think that the brief, there is, I mean, that was the brief. I just read the whole brief. I read the whole description of what he's looking for, but I'm also reading in some specific elements of what a Holga is, and what makes a Holga an attractive camera, and what I would need to in order to do that. So let's talk about the qualities of a Holga. It is inexpensive. I mean, they're back down about $30, right? Holgas have been as much as $100, and I'm just talking about the basic no flash, plastic lensed Holga. So we would be talking what a Holga 120N. The current ones that are out, the Holga 120N. So one of the things that a Holga 120 has is it is very light. You can be carrying one and not really feel like you're being burdened in any way other than the bulk when you're trying to juggle your phone and pull out your credit card and those types of things. But it is extremely light. So can we get a camera, 6x6 120 camera?
Right, I think there's some
that light. Well, let's go quality by quality.
Okay, but should we list the qualities first?
Okay, sure, absolutely.
Right. So you have inexpensive and light, and that it's 6x6 on 120 film. What else? It has sort of a normal lens and a viewfinder and scale focus.
Yeah, and very, very vague scale focus. So what needed to be, and he also says no light leaks. Well,
that might be a quality of a Holga.
Well, yeah, that might be inherent. That's one of those. What is it with semiotics? Well, it is a signifier and an idea.
Okay, so I'm keeping lists here, but let's keep on the list that it may or may not have light leaks.
Yeah, well,
I think we could deal with that in a reproduction. That's not so hard to fix.
Well, I can sell anybody a roll of tape, and then that takes care of the light leaks. So, that doesn't. It's inconvenient and that type of thing. It just needs to be a red window advance.
Okay.
So simple advance, single knob, doesn't need a second knob, a rewind or, an overshoot knob, as I kind of think of it.
It has an aperture and a shutter in it. That's fairly advanced.
It has a 2-option aperture. So it's f11 and f16. The shutters, I believe, are 125, right about there. Holga shutter speed. 1/100